Hey guys, it's Melanie. I hope your day is off to a good start. As promised, here are my Sephora sale recommendations. I did upload my personal wish list video. So every time a Sephora sale comes around, I like to do my wish list video and a recommendations video. If you missed the wish list video, I will link that in the description box down below. There you will also find links to these products directly. So if you want to go read up more about them, check out other people's reviews and see if you want to add them to your cart, the direct links are in the description box as well. So I like doing these recommendations videos because it gives me a chance to recommend things that I love that you can get on sale. Now, obviously, the amount of savings is going to depend on your Sephora rewards level. So if you're Rouge, it's 20%. If you're VIB, it's 15. If you are a beauty insider, it's 10. So, obviously your savings will vary, but there is an opportunity to finally get some savings at Sephora, right? Because these guys rarely have sales. It's super frustrating. Traditionally, there's one in the spring and then there's also one in the fall. I really clump a lot of my purchases into one or the other sale instead of buying things just here and there at full price, because most of the time, let's face it, I have plenty of skincare. I have plenty of hair care. I don't need these things today, and I would rather get them at 20% off if I can. So this is the way that I choose to shop. I'm sure a lot of you guys do as well. If you want something, if you're close to a sale, typically you'll just stick it in your cart and then you hit buy when your turn comes. Speaking of your turn, I will put the dates for the sales and the different tiers in the description box as well. So I chose things here that, yeah, you're seeing a lot of things that I love and adore. And I try to not go overboard with recommendations, but I just picked the things that I feel like I have talked to death on my channel that maybe you have been interested in, but just, never bit the bullet. Here's your chance to save a little bit. I'm going to start. I've got hair care, by the way. I've got skin care. I've got body care and makeup and even a perfume. I tried to vary it for you guys. We're going to start with my holy grail. Okay. Here she is. Paula's Choice is now at Sephora, which is great. It's great for those of you that want easier returns than having to mail something back to Paula's Choice to do an exchange or a refund. Personally, I gotta be honest with you guys, I'm still gonna be shopping directly from Paula's Choice because, well, the Rakuten cashback is normally pretty decent. And I've never paid full price for anything on the Paula's Choice website. Whenever I buy my stuff, it's either with a 15, 20, or 25% off coupon, or there's some special that they're having. So for me, I'm still going to go that route, but I'm glad to see them at Sephora. I'm glad the brand is expanding because I love their products. You guys, this is where I started with skincare. Now, this Super Light Daily Wrinkle Defense is the one that I recommend above all other sunscreens. It's a mineral sunscreen, which is great because that works really well with oily skin. If you are like me and your face is, if the amount of oil you can collect off of it at the end of the day was converted into some kind of power source, it could probably power a small country. Like, if you're like that, which is what I'm like, then this is the SPF for you. It wears the best on my skin. It has a slight tint to it just to keep it from looking like it has a white cast on your face. It really does blur the pores. It mattifies my skin. It acts as my primer basically every day of my life, and I love it. Now, there are other SPFs that I love and that I also recommend, but for this sale, please get back in stock. I was so mad when I saw this was out of stock. I'm recording this in March still, and I'm sorry if I'm yelling. I'm currently actually fighting a massive raging ear infection, and I can't hear out of one of my ears, so I feel like I'm yelling at everyone. Craig the other day was like, can you stop yelling at me? I'm like, I'm not. Anyway, hopefully this gets back in stock before the sale in April. Whoa, what just happened? There we go. Let's move on. I gotta recommend a mask, and I'm gonna recommend a mask that would probably actually, you would think I would recommend for dry skin people, but I recommend this for all of the skins of all of the people, whether you are dry, oily, combination, whatever you are. maybe if you're super sensitive, you know not to test a bunch of products. Like you kind of know what ingredients to look for if you have sensitive skin. So take a look at this ingredient list here and just make sure. But even for oily skin people, I think use a hydrating mask, because the more moisture you add into your skin, the less likely your skin is to overproduce oil. I'm telling you, it's magical. Once I started once I stopped using a bunch of drying masks and drying products on my face, my oil production has leveled out significantly. So love this mask. Love that you can now get it in 2 different sizes. I am on this second one of this larger size here. So you guys know that I love this. This is a fantastic mask. I love Pharmacy Beauty overall. Heck, take a look at their entire line. I don't think there's anything that I've used from them that I've been like, ugh, no, this is gross. Like all of it has been good skincare that works for my skin anyway. So I highly recommend that. Sunday Riley Good Jeans. Okay, I've fallen in love with Good Jeans again. Ever since the Skin Store and Sunday Riley collaboration that I shared with you guys back in February, I love this lactic acid treatment on my face. It just, when I wake up the next morning after using this the night before, my skin just looks phenomenal, you guys. It has a glow. Everything just looks more refined. There's a more even texture and tone to my skin. I just love it. And the thing is, lactic acid is actually not supposed to necessarily be the best option for oily skin. It's certainly a option, but there's malic acid, there's azelaic acid, there's AHAs, all sorts of stuff, right? Like you can get acids galore, but for whatever reason, it's always the lactic acid that I find does the best on my skin. So again, if you're like me and you've got that oily skin, just give her a whirl. I will say, I need to pick a bottle up. I can't decide and this is something that I forgot to add in my cart, by the way, so it's in there now. It'll be coming home with me. I just can't decide whether I want to do the 1.7 ounce or whether I just want to do the 1 ounce. I'll probably just end up getting the larger size because I love it. So, and I love this eye cream. You guys, I've been using this for quite some time now. I should show you in my Friday faves how much of this I have used. This is, by the way, the Biossance Squalane and Marine Algae Eye Cream. This is a very close second to my beloved, which is the Strivectin Hyaluronic Tripeptide Gel Cream for Eyes. Still love that one the mostest, but this is really kind of catching up with that. I love this. This makes my under eyes they really do look, I think, firmer. They definitely look hydrated. And here's the thing. This doesn't interfere with my makeup. It doesn't cause my powder foundation to crease. It absorbs very quickly. It plumps that under eye area up so that it doesn't look sunken in and sad. Like during times like when I'm sick, like right now, my under eye looks great. The rest of me is a little rough, but my under eyes are just soft, hydrated, and there's no milia. There's no like clogged pores or bumps that results from this. It's fabulous. Obviously, she's kind of a spendy one, so get her on sale. I would suggest getting it on sale. Now, this could be a body care suggestion, which is the category that I put it in, or you can also use this on your face. I love the Biossance Squalane Oil. It's my favorite. This bottle is enormous. It's 3.4 ounces. It's $32. It's totally worth it. I use this on my arms when I'm dealing with eczema, just to add a little bit more hydration on top of some of like the other like eczema specific creams that I have, or I will put a squirt of this in with an eczema product that I'm applying to my skin. It really is for me, the most compatible oil that I have found for my skin, for my face, for my body, all of it. It's to die for. And I talk about it a lot because it is that good. I thought I had organized this better, but I think Sephora moved my stuff around. Sorry. So now we're here at makeup. So I always like to recommend an eyeshadow palette. And this one is, I'm not going to lie, these are small pans. It'll still take you probably a year of constant use to get through this. But It's really beautiful. It's the Midsummer Petite Pro palette from Viseart. It's 30 bucks. Again, these pans are small, and I'm warning you of that now because sometimes people buy these smaller Viseart palettes and then they complain about the size of the pan, and I'm like, well, did you look at the size before you ordered? Yeah, it's just they're small, but they're amazing. These shadows are amazing, you guys. I just love Viseart so much. Maybe you partook in their recent sale that they had on their website. I think they were offering some amazing deals on their palettes and their eyeshadow singles and stuff. I know I personally ordered a few things there, but if you didn't get around to it, pick up this for the spring and summer. It is a fantastic everyday palette. You can reach for this every single day and you would love it. You would absolutely love it. So anyway, I love it. A perfume. Oh, I'm going with the 7 Virtues, you guys. I'm going to be picking up their newest perfume during the sale for myself, but I know that I love this. Intoxicating is right. When you put this on, people will stop you and they will ask you what you are wearing. I cannot tell you the amount of compliments I have gotten when I've been wearing Vanilla Woods. Even with my mask on and other people having their masks on, this might say something about the amount of perfume I apply to myself, but whatever. People stop me and ask me, they're like, oh my God, you smell so good. What are you wearing? And I'm like, you need to go to Sephora and you need to find Vanilla Woods because it's to die for. If you are a vanilla girl, you have to try this. It's very warm, inviting, definitely intoxicating. Like I almost feel like saying ignore pear, ignore rose. It's just sensual, warm, slightly woodsy vanilla, but not woodsy in a manly way, woodsy in a like smoldering, seductive way. Ooh, it's to die for. Just trust me. Or get the rollerball to start with, which is fair. Okay, I love me some hair care, and big surprise here. I'm recommending my 2 favorite brands. I'm gonna start with this one because I think this is a good deal. These are my go-to from Alterna, the Caviar Replenishing Moisture Shampoo and Conditioner. I live for it. I'm not gonna say I would die for it. I wouldn't, but I love it. I love this shampoo and conditioner. I've used it for years. And it just works incredible on my naturally gray hair. Soft, leaves it soft, manageable, shiny, so hydrated. And then the Replenishing CC Moisture Cream, love it. It's in my bathroom right now. I'm using it. It's delightful. I mean, I just buy like the full size of this by itself. And quite frankly, I buy these in the liters at this point because that's my life. But if you've never tried it, I would recommend trying this kit. It'll give you 3 of their best products and they're amazing. Same with I thought this little mini starter kit was so perfect because it has my favorite Hydrate shampoo, Hydrate conditioner, the multitasking leave-in corrector thing, blow dry prep, if you will, and then their Refresh and Go dry shampoo. I don't know. I'm not a dry shampoo girl because I wash my hair every day, but these products, life changing. Really, they are. I will also link just the regular full size of the Hydrate shampoo and conditioner and then the multitasking. I mean, you might have a mountain of shampoo and conditioner right now, but I would really, really recommend trying their leave-in hair perfector thing. It's gorgeous. It's 25 bucks. Great way to try it. Now, these are smaller sizes, so these are just try me sizes. You're not going to get like a full-size shampoo and conditioner, so don't be sad. I think these are like 1.7 ounces. Again, check the amounts of the products that you're ordering. I feel like sometimes people don't do that. Okay, the Strength Cure Blonde Conditioner and Shampoo. So let's pick the shampoo. Love it, love it. I have a little bit left in mine, and then I have a big giant liter of the Pravana Purple Shampoo and Conditioner. So I'm not really in the market, but in November, I'll be coming back to Sephora to get this size because this is where I'm going next with this. It is fabulous. If you need to tone your blonde, gray, mousy brown hair, if you want like a cooler look, you need to try these. It's gorgeous. It doesn't dry out my hair. it tones it perfectly, and it leaves it feeling like I used a really like almost hydrating shampoo and conditioner on my hair. Basically, the end result is that this gives me the same like hydration that I'm looking for from their Hydrate line, but this has the added benefit of having the toning properties to it. So really, do I need to buy the Hydrate line? Probably not, but I have for years and I love it and I still will because I'm insane. Don't live the way that I do. Okay, we're back to some Paula's Choice. I'm going to go quickly through these because you already know these are my loves. The BHA 9. If you have blackheads galore on your face and you have never found anything that actually rids them over time, keep in mind, over time, you're not going to put this on your face and then wake up with 0 blackheads the next day. This is a process. Skincare is a process. But I used to use this all over my face. I still use it all over my face periodically as a maintenance at this point because now I'm lucky to not really have blackheads anymore. I still have sebaceous filaments, and this helps with those as well. It just breaks down that oil. We all know that BHA is what can dive deeper into the pores to actually clean those out. Your glycolic acid, your lactic acid, your, azelaic acids, most of those are meant to exfoliate the surface of the skin. They don't really get into the pore. This like takes a deep dive into your pores and it'll kill them. It takes some time, but please just stick with it. Any skincare you use, you have to stick with it, guys. That's how you see the results. That's how I've seen the results. Like, my face looks better now than it did in my 20s, but you know what? It took me a few years to get here. So it's a process. I love this. I've talked this to death too. There's a lot of people who are going to be like, 20%, it's too much. Nope. My skin loves this. And this actually finally shrank the pores on my nose. The 10% shrank the pores on the rest of my face beautifully. Wonderful. Love the 10%. But my nose pores were particularly tough until this came into the picture. I'm making a little heart here because I would marry this. It's that good. I love it. Anyway, there you go. And then if you are just looking for a nice BHA maintenance product, check out the 2% liquid exfoliant. You just rub this into your pores. It's basically like a toner. It's slightly oily. You won't be able to use this during the day if you have an oily skin type, but use it at night. Just rub it, really rub it into your pores. You'll be impressed with how few sebaceous filaments and blackheads you develop over time. So this, I would say, is a great maintenance after BHA 9, but if you're really struggling with those blackheads, start out with BHA 9. If you just have sebaceous filaments, just go for this. And look, you can buy like a little guy for $10, right? This would last you quite some time. It's only an ounce, so it's not a lot. Again, check the sizes, people. Me knowing that I love it, I just buy the I wish they would make this in mega size. I would bathe in this. I really would. Other makeup and skincare at the bottom here. Okay, this I thought was fantastic because this contains 3 of my favorite Dr. Dennis Gross products. The Alpha Beta Pore Perfecting Gel. You've heard me talk about this. The Pore Perfecting and Refining Serum. You've heard me talk about that, and you know how much I love these 2-step pads. This is an amazing deal because you get a full size of the thing of the pads when there's, 20 in here? 30? Plus 5 bonus? So 35. And then you're getting a really generous sample of both of these products, which please let me know if you don't become hooked on them because I would be surprised. And I'm not saying this to someone who has like super dry, sensitive skin. You people are going to hate this. But if you're combination or oily, you gotta try them. They're so good. And I love that you get to like have the little try me sizes with regularly. Just this box by itself, by the way, you guys, is $88. So it's a really good deal. It's $136 value. Plus, if you're getting it on sale, go for it. Just go for it. And makeup. Let's get back to a few more makeup things. You guys, I love these Tarte Rainforest. No, these are the Tarte C. They're C products, not Rainforest, but they're glosses. You get to actually you get to pick your own shades. So you pick the shades you want. You get to choose from the entire lineup, and they give you a duo, and for 25 bucks, you get the gloss and the balm. The balm is amazing. What's my favorite color? I think it's the nude. I think it's the nude. And in this, you should try the Salt Life. Salt Life is delightful too. Anyway, gloss is fantastic, not sticky. Balm is amazing, super hydrating. Again, not sticky. Not a ton of color payoff, so don't be too intimidated when you get it and you're like, whoa, this is way brighter than I thought it was gonna be. These are balms, you guys. These are not lipsticks. This is not like a Charlotte Tilbury matte lipstick that is going to like coat your lips in a thick layer. This is a sheer wash of color. And then a nice gloss to make it even shinier. Anyway, I think this is a good deal. I think I might actually do this myself. I don't need another gloss. I don't need another balm. But I just love that you can pair the two together. I think it's a good deal because otherwise you're going to pay 38 bucks separately. So there you go. And then the COSA Cloud Set Baked Setting and Smoothing Powder. My shade is, I'm Breezy, this one right here. But obviously there's different color choices here. I love that they even go to like a very like deep shade as well. I really like this. I love this as a setting powder, and I also like it as a prep powder before my powder foundation. If you missed my most recent powder foundation routine video, I'll link that down below. In that one, I used the Milk Makeup loose setting powder, their translucent powder, but you can just substitute this instead of the milk if you want. So anyway, there you go, guys. Those are my recommendations. Hopefully something in here, you know, tickles your fancy, and you know, you finally bite the bullet. Again, if you have the budget, don't spend money for the sake of just buying something. And make sure you have the budget for it. Otherwise, there you go. Let me know if you have any questions. Again, I'll put the links down below. And let me know what you're thinking about picking up. Have a great day, you guys. Toodaloo.